Hey there, Dan Zimmerman from Shooting News Weekly with...
You're doing the intro? Thought I usually do it.
Go ahead.
With Jeremy, also from Shooting News Weekly, out at Copperhead Creek. What do we have here?
Smith Wesson CSX E-Series. So they have upgraded their CSX carry pistol. That is, you might be wondering, hammer fired. That's what distinguishes it from their Shield, their Bodyguard 2.0. This is a hammer fired everyday carry pistol that comes in a lot of carry configurations.
Yeah,
so
nice.
You've got, what's this, 12.1?
12 rounds.
15, 17 rounds, different lengths, back straps, and gives you lots of options in how you want to carry.
Yeah, that's cool. Even though it's an aluminum frame, these nice grippy panels are polymer, and it comes with a bunch of different options. Your normal medium one, there's a small back strap. There's actually a safety in here if you want to go with the other side for the safety. And then with all these different length magazines, there's different base plates that extend the grip of your gun. So if you put in the 17, it fits nice in there so it's flush on the base of the grip, right? And you can choose to use these or not. It comes with a bunch of different ones, so you can kind of mix match. And then this big grip panel actually comes with that already on there. So I think based on the thickness of this, you have to run the 15 or 17 round mags to make that work. But so if you have this in, you can't run that on the 17 round mag. So it comes with this. You can put it on that, and then you've got this gap, you put the 17 in, it fills that gap. So you've got a continuous, I mean, basically you can end up with the grip length of a full-size gun when you put the extended magazine in, right?
Gives you that full
so nice
hand
and
grip.
smooth. I've got all the fingers on there. We've got that with the 15 round magazine too, full length grip. But even honestly, the 12, my pinky's on there, about 2/3 of my pinky make it on the bottom of the grip. So 12 plus 1, not so bad. Hammer fired, obviously. It is single action only.
Feels great in the hand.
It does.
Very concealable. Super
Ergonomic. It feels like the really nice ergonomic M&P line. Nice beaver tail. I get a really high grip up on that. My pudginess is kind of flowing over the back, but not quite touching on the back of the hand. If we're lucky, I'll have little grease marks there after we shoot it.
But no slide bite.
But no slide bite. Optics ready. Obviously, I've got a little Zero Tech on here. So this is the RMS footprint for the little micro red dots, which fit the slimness of this slide pretty darn nicely. Yeah, I mean, who is the buyer for this thing?
Anybody looking for an everyday carry pistol who really prefers a hammer. If you're not a striker fire guy, this is a single action only. That lets you carry cocked and locked. If you want to try for a second strike, you can cock it, shoot again.
Ambi safety.
Ambi safety.
So it's pretty far back. It's hard to put on, and it has a strong snick to put it on, which is typically what you want. You don't want to accidentally have your safety go on, but it flips off very nicely.
Exactly.
It's really smooth to flip off with your thumb. It hits about there, which is a bit far back, but on such a small gun, but it flips off really smooth. Trigger's starting to feel a little better. This may be the one spot where it falls a little bit short. You know, you would expect a single action only hammer fired gun. One of the reasons you might choose a hammer over a striker is you should have a crisper trigger.
This feels like maybe it's going to improve with use.
It already has improved with the little bit of shooting and a lot of dry firing that's happened. It's okay. They do advertise an enhanced trigger on it. I think that might be the enhanced aesthetics, because it's a very good looking trigger, but not a great feeling trigger in terms of the pull quality. It's appropriate for self-defense use for sure.
Absolutely.
But especially in 2025, I wouldn't say it has advantages over to a lot of the striker fire guns, which these days have fantastic triggers. Manual safety is nice. You can get some striker guns with the manual safety as well though. But if you want to be able to cock it manually, or carry chambered but not cocked, that'd be a weird thing to do, but you have some options with the hammer that you don't have with a striker.
Exactly.
I was just impressed with this whole kit. 12, 15, 17 rounds, extensions to make it all sleek. I've never seen this before with the mag extension built into the back strap.
Yeah. Because it limits you too, because then you can't use the 12-round magazine. You
Right.
got to use the 15 or the 17.
They are easy to swap. There's a little on the butt of the gun. There's this butt hole, and they give you a butthole plunger, and you just plunge right. You plunge deep into the what do we call it?
I don't think I want to go there.
You plunge right into that, and then it releases the back strap, and you can swap it out. It takes like 10 seconds.
Yep.
So all of it included. Shall we?
Yeah, let's shoot this thing.
What are you going for? You 12, 15, or 17?
I'm going to go with a 12. I want to see the flesh. Cool.
All right. Never fool him with the shell game.
There we go. There we go. Safety. Boom.
Looks like a good little shooter.
It is a good little shooter, and you're right. That trigger is definitely getting better with use. That's a good thing. Yeah.
I think from what I felt with the other Smith guns, like when the M&P went from polymer to now having aluminum options,
Right.
I really like the feel of the aluminum frame. It doesn't add very much weight,
No.
but it gives you a different kind of recoil feel in your hands versus the polymer.
Yep.
Yeah, I like it. Cool. One interesting thing about the aluminum frame and the width of this gun, it's a micro compact, but they could have put some sort of a accessory attachment up here. And maybe that's because hammer guys don't do accessories,
Maybe.
They're old or something. I don't know what it is, but this certainly makes it smoother if you're pocket carrying it or you have it in a Kydex holster. Those rails can get snagged up, and
I'm guessing that's in their future. I'm sure they're probably going to offer one with a rail down the road because a lot of people want that.
yeah,
They're going to want a light.
for sure. And like some of the guns have a little teeny slot where
Yeah.
nothing goes on, but then they release their own proprietary accessories. I don't see any mechanism for attaching something on here.
No.
But we have 17 more rounds down.
Well, let's shoot 'em.
Okay. Me? You? Go for it.
There we go. I gotta get used to this. Yeah. I could carry this for sure. I love the size. Again, the ergonomics are fantastic. The trigger absolutely is getting better with use.
Yeah, just look at that. Teeny.
Did you get a bite?
No, not bite, but
No?
you can see just a little grease mark. That's what I like. I mean, I want to be as high on the slide as humanly possible without getting injured.
Not me. I'm clean. The CSX E-Series from Smith Wesson. Hammer fired for those folks who really like a safety and a hammer.
Yeah, I mean, if you're looking for that micro compact size and you like a hammer, there's not a lot of options. Some of the ones are really fat and steel and very heavy. So this gets you in kind of a skinny, lightweight thing. Good little, Wonder 9.
Yeah, exactly.
Check it out at Smith, CSX E-Series. Please like, subscribe. We'll see you out here on the Shooting News Weekly channel next time.